everybody, I am back with another video, and this particular one is by request from Monica. Hi Monica, thank you so much for the request, and I'm going to read you the request. She wanted to see, she said, I want to see if you can do a point of view of modest skirt, explain tightness and length for young gals. And then she asked, she said she also wanted my suggestion on a casual but trendy skirt. And I told her I would be more than happy to do this video, but what I'm going to do is actually do two videos. I'm going to explain my opinion of the modesty and tightness and length of skirts or dresses. And then I'm going to do another video about the casual but trendy skirts. That way, I have the tendency to ramble, you guys know that, and I don't want this just going forever. And that's why I want to do two separate videos. So first, just a slight disclaimer. I really would love for you guys to comment and give me your views of modesty on this length and tightness of skirts. And I just ask one little thing. You are more than welcome to disagree with me. You won't offend me in the slightest if you have a different opinion. I do ask, and this is the request, that the comments are not rude in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You know, I love the different discussions. I have no issue with that one. But I want to keep things positive on this channel. I just ask for no rude comments. And that's all. Thank you guys. And I also wanted to say another little disclaimer that I'm going to give you. This is obviously my opinion. Anytime someone films a video, no matter what it's about, it's our opinion. And I wanted to say that if you are a lady that attends church somewhere, that you should definitely follow the teachings of your pastor. And if you have any specific questions, please speak with your pastor and his wife about that. I'm just going to throw that out there because I don't want to tell you anything that would contradict what your pastor preaches and teaches. So I just want to throw that out there. And obviously, I am a Pentecostal lady. I've been Pentecostal all my life. I'm 5th generation, I believe. I think I am. I had to think back for a minute. And so this is just something that is pretty much just, this is what I know. I realize that not everybody who watches my channel attends a Pentecostal church or an apostolic church, and I welcome anyone to watch this. You obviously don't have to be Pentecostal. I love views from other people, so, and I want you guys to know that no matter what your religious views are, or if you don't even attend church at all, I welcome you to watch it, and I have no judgment whatsoever towards what your wardrobe may be. I just wanted to throw that out there. So, because I watch a lot of YouTube, and unfortunately, I don't find that many Pentecostal ladies or apostolic ladies making videos, and that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start this channel. So, but I do watch a lot of other videos of people who may not even attend church anywhere, so I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. So let's get back to the topic on hand. And this is going to be, length I think is a little bit easier to talk about than tightness, and I'll explain why. And in my opinion, I think the length of the skirt should at least go to the knee. That's just how I feel. Obviously the knee and longer. Just be careful with those really long skirts, because I've almost tripped on them and fell. Actually, I have fallen before, so, you know, I think that one reason to the knee, I think that's acceptable. And I will say that I do have some skirts personally that go right to the knee, and then when you sit down they tend to go a little bit up, and I try to avoid those skirts. And one of the issues that you have is when you try the skirt on, make sure you sit down in the dressing room, and I hope all dressing rooms should have a seat in there. But sometimes I haven't sat down, and then you realize later that the skirt may go up a little bit when you're sitting down, so just watch that. That's my opinion about it. And I did have a bit of a wardrobe malfunction in one of my videos, and it upset and offended somebody. And what happened was the skirt that I was wearing actually goes below the knee, but I was sitting at the time and it had a split in front and it showed a little bit above my knee, so that offended somebody. But in my opinion, it really wasn't, it shouldn't have been that offensive. So I would just say length, at least to the knee as a minimum. But if you completely disagree and you think it can go above the knee, you know, I'm not upset at you at all. That's just my opinion about it. So, and as far as tightness, that one's a little bit more difficult, because I think that the tightness of your skirt or the style of your skirt depends on your body shape. And for example, I would love to wear a pencil skirt. I've got a few that could possibly be considered pencil skirts. However, with my body shape, I'm narrower, is that a word? I'm more narrow in the waist and broader in the hips and thighs. So for me to get a pencil skirt to fit me in the waist, it would be extremely tight in the backside. Let's just put it out there. Or if I needed to get one that fit in the thighs and hips, it would be ginormous in the waist. I'm several sizes difference there. So for me, an A-line skirt or a full skirt works the best for me. And those type of skirts are generally never tight. They may be, you know, tighter in the waist, but then they just kind of cover up the backside. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I have to wear for my body shape. And I do have a couple of dresses, I'm trying to think right now, that are a little more clingy, I will say that, and sometimes it depends on the material. And I have asked other people's opinions. I'm like, is this too tight? And they're always like, I don't know if they're just being nice or not. And they're like, oh no, it's fine. And another thing I would suggest to kind of avoid things looking a little more tight or too revealing, you might want to wear some shapewear. That really helps. I prefer the brand Spanx, but that's the only kind of brand that I've ever worn for shapewear. They have multiple brands, so if you have a brand that's your favorite, definitely go with that one. But that will help your clothing look better as far as shapewear. So I have seen, you know, other ladies that wear skirts that are a little bit more straight, and they are able to wear them because their body tends to be, what is that, banana shaped? Is that right? I can't remember all my body shapes, but I think they were where you're kind of like just the same from top to bottom, and you can wear a more straighter skirt or dress as far as that. But I think, oh, I will tell you, I bought a skirt online that I thought was a full skirt. It looked like it was a full skirt. I'm thinking, this is going to be perfect. It's a gorgeous skirt. When I got it, I tried it on without really examining it, and it actually had two skirts. It had a black skirt underneath, and then on top it had it had different patterns, and a bit of it was see-through, so you could see the black through it, and that part was full. So when I put it on, I went, oh my goodness, there is something wrong with the skirt. I went and looked in the mirror, and because you could see through the outer skirt, it literally was, that inner skirt was just skin tight, and it was extremely revealing in the backside. And I'm like, there is no way I would walk out of the house in this skirt, because that inner skirt was very body conscious. It would just fit tight, and I just don't have the body for that. And so I think as far as tightness is concerned, in my opinion, I try not to have anything that's just really just, I'm trying to be careful how you say this, but let's just say extremely tight in the backside. I'm just going to throw that out there, if you guys know what I mean. I like a looser fitting dress or skirt, and that's not to say I don't have some more fitted dresses and skirts. It is what it is. I do have those, but I typically look for A-line skirts, and that is for that fits me the best and looks the best. And also keep in mind, I think an outfit that looks too tight, not only can it be more revealing, but it's also just going to be uncomfortable. And I like to be comfortable. So, you know, it just is. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. That in addition to wanting to look nice, I also want to feel comfortable in the outfit. And when it's too tight, I'm more self-conscious about it. I'm trying to, kind of look behind me and see what, and everybody notices when you're doing that, trying to see what's, how's it looking back there. So that's just kind of my opinion about it. I realize it's been a lot of a ramble, but please let me know what your opinions are, and if I need to readdress this later and have more clear, concise. I really have been working on my thoughts about this, and I want to try to say things without being offensive, and that's kind of why I'm rambling right now, is trying to avoid certain words and certain language so that it doesn't offend anyone. And but I have seen, I will be honest, I have seen Pentecostal ladies, and I never want to come across as judgmental. I can't stand that. But I have seen other ladies that, in my opinion, I have thought the skirts were too tight and too revealing, and I personally would not wear that. But they have chosen to do that, and I don't have an issue with it. That's just, it's not me. It's not on me. So, but you can't help noticing when somebody is standing in front of you and you look down and you see, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, hopefully I've made some sense in this video, Monica. I hope that's what you were asking for, and I apologize for the rambling, and let me know your opinions, and I will talk to you guys later. And I'm getting ready to film part 2 of her question, talking about casual but trendy skirts. Thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.